Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And yesterday, even day before yesterday, from At-Targhib fi Ittiba'i al-Kitab wa Sunnah, we quoted this hadith from Irbad bin Sariya radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, where he mentioned one of the beautiful sermon of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, and then he said, as advised him with taqwa, and the second thing, as-sam'a wa ta'a. Whether is Abyssinian is your leader. And now the next part of this hadith, وَإِنَّهُ مَنْ يَعِيشُ مِنْكُمْ فَسَيَرَى اِخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. Ab alayhi salatu wasalam says that after me, those who live after me, they will see a great ikhtilaf. فَعَلَيْكُمْ بِسُنَّتِي وَسُنَّةِ الْخُلَفَاءِ الرَّاشِدِينَ. So hold my sunnah and the sunnah of the Khulafa al-Rashidin, al-Mahdiyyin, al-guided. Al-Mahdiyyin, guided. So here the Prophet ﷺ is mentioned. This is the prophecy of the Prophet ﷺ. He indicated that the Ummah will be in a great ikhtilaf. And you see, after the Prophet ﷺ, the first Khilafah, and the second Khilafah, and third Khilafah, and the great conflict had started, and the Ummah had the Ummah was divided. On that time, the enemies of the Islam actually, in the end of the third Khilafah, and in the beginning of the fourth Khilafah of Sayyidina Ali al-Murtada, the enemies, those who were waiting for Islam to defeat it with their power, with their strength, they couldn't. They tried their best. Right from the battle of Badr to Uhud, they did all the conspiracy. They become all ahzab together, all the different groups together. Still they couldn't succeed. So there were all these different methods they were thinking that we can defeat Islam. Even the migration itself, they were thinking that if we don't let them to do the da'wah, so the migration is successful. All other conspiracies. But this was the final attack, and they were thinking, let's create division between them and create fitna between them. And this was always, when you want to defeat any nation, when you want to destroy any house, when you want to destroy any family, from outside you might not be very successful. The family can reply very strongly, but if they divide themselves, then you don't have to do anything. They in each other will be doing their job. That's why the Quran is full of this. And the hadith of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, وَأَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ وَلَا تَنَازَعُوا. Obey Allah and His Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, and don't dispute. فَتَفْشَلُوا. At least you will lose your courage. وَتَذْهَبَ رِيحُكُمْ. And you will lose your strength. You will be failed. فَتَفْشَلُوا. You will be failed. وَتَذْهَبَ رِيحُكُمْ. And you will lose your strength, your power you have against your enemies. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the unity as a ni'mah of the favor of Allah. وَاذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ إِذْ كُنْتُمْ أَعْدَاءً فَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ فَأَصْبَحْتُمْ بِنِعْمَتِهِ إِخْوَانًا. Remember the time when you were the enemy of each other. You were fighting with each other. This is in a period of ignorance, when brother fighting with brother, every single brother, and tribes fighting with tribes. فَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ فَأَصْبَحْتُمْ بِنِعْمَتِهِ إِخْوَانًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put love between your hearts and you became brother for each other. So this ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the unity. Even when the Ansar, the Prophet ﷺ said to them, Alam ajidkum dullalan fahadakum Allah bi. Have I not find you dullalan, misguided? You are in a state of misguidance. Fahadakum Allah bi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided you through me. Alam ajidkum alatan fa'aghnakum Allah bi. You were poor and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made you wealthy because of me. Alam ajidkum mutafarriqina fa'allafa bayna qulubikum fa'allafakum Allahu bi. You were divided, you were fighting with each other, and the enemy was very strong. but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made you united because of me. So to the Ansar, the Prophet ﷺ says, say you were also Khazraj, living in Medina, but the minor community controlling you because you were divided. And when I came, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through me give you unity. And when you became united, you become undefeatable. These are the basic messages which we completely forget. وَلَا تَكُونُوا كَالَّذِينَ تَفَرَّقُوا وَاخْتَلَفُوا مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَهُمُ الْبَيِّنَاتُ وَلَا تَكُونُوا كَالَّذِينَ تَفَرَّقُوا. Do not be like those who are divided. وَاخْتَلَفُوا and disputed مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَهُمُ الْبَيِّنَاتُ وَأُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمْ عَذَابٌ عَظِيمٌ. Now one thing we have to mention, there is a difference between ikhtilaf and khilaf, the ulama mentioned. They said that what is the ikhtilaf? Ikhtilaf to have a difference, and khilaf is opposition. So this is one thing the ulama mentioned technically. Ikhtilaf is difference and khilaf means opposition. So they are two different things. That in something you might have ikhtilaf. So ikhtilaf is a difference, but it doesn't mean that you are wrong. But in khilaf, you are opposite to other. So like for example, the ikhtilaf al-layli wal-nahar, the day and night. So they are completely different. And now I'll tell you that ikhtilaf sometimes used instead of khilaf and khilaf used instead of ikhtilaf. They use in place of each other. But the basic differences between this, ikhtilaf is a difference, but it is not necessary they should be opposite to each other. Like day and night. Now they are opposite to each other. If there is day, there won't be night. If there is night, there won't be day. But in khilaf, they should be opposite. In ikhtilaf, they should be different, but not opposite. Like green and blue. So one is white and black, one is green and blue. What is the difference between these two? Black and white and green and blue. It's very simple. In black and white, they are opposite to each other. But green and blue, there is a ikhtilaf, but it could be both. They could be both, not opposite to each other. So the difference is different and opposition is different. These two things people mix together. Black and white, they are completely opposing each other. But green and blue, they are different, but they are not opposing each other. Green is a different entity, blue is a different entity, but they are not opposing each other. But black and white, they are opposing each other, like day and night opposing. So the ulama says, al-ikhtilaf an yakuna tariqa mukhtalifan wal maqsood wahidun. Ikhtilaf, it might be, the target is the same, but the method is different. Wal khilaf an yakuna tariq wal maqsood mukhtalifan. The aim and the target is different, and the way you are adopting it is also different. So that's why the ulama say that ikhtilaf is acceptable, but khilaf is not acceptable. And the reason for the ikhtilaf, they say ikhtilaf, it could be because of your difference of opinion with someone. And why there is a difference of opinion? The difference of opinion, the reason they have mentioned that sometimes the difference of opinion because of your intelligence. All people are not have same intellectual understanding. Some are very intellectually in a high level, some are low level. So because of this intellectual difference, they have a difference in anything. Some are have a ikhtilaf because of their understanding. Some understand it differently, some understand it differently. Some ikhtilaf because of the wisdom. Some are more wise, some are not wise. Some ikhtilaf because of the analyze, some are because of the experience. So these are the reason. Because of the experience you have ikhtilaf, because of analyze you have ikhtilaf, because of wisdom you have a difference of opinion, because of understanding you have a difference of opinion, because of your intelligence you have a difference of opinion. But you are opposing each other just to find out the truth. And this is desirable. Ikhtilaf ummati rahmatun. But opposite to this is a khilaf. The khilaf is when you are disputing with someone without evidence. And why you are disputing with someone without evidence? Then the ulama say the reason is a personal clash. Sometimes the people have personal clash, so they are just dispute with others because I don't like this one. Sometimes the family clashes. You become khilaf. I don't like this one because it is the family clashes. Sometimes the organizational clash, so that the khilaf between come. Sometimes the business interests are different, then they have a khilaf. Sometimes the jealousy, then they have a khilaf. Sometimes the hatred, they have a khilaf. Sometimes the racism, they have a khilaf. Means for khilaf, you don't need any evidence. You are just opposing someone without any reason, without any evidence. So this khilaf, they say this is forbidden completely, because this khilaf create chaos in the society. Why? The ikhtilaf, which is evidence-based, but the method is different, the target is same. This is desirable in Islam. Though the ikhtilaf sometimes instead of khilaf use or khilaf instead of ikhtilaf use, but these are the basic understanding. That's why the ikhtilaf of the ulama, like Imam Ahmad, Imam al-Shafi'i, Imam Malik, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, it is rahmah for the ummah. They have a difference of opinion, but each one want to find out the truth. Each one want to guide the ummah. The difference because of their evidence, the difference because of their method, the difference because the principle they have fixed it, but all with the very positive mind want to guide the ummah. And they want to derive their hukum from the Quran. So their ikhtilaf has become rahmah for the ummah. That's why for centuries and centuries they were living together. Ash-Shafi'i with Hanafi, Hanafi with Maliki, Maliki with Hanbali. But where the difference was just because of khilaf, they were always declaring each other kafir, and they were saying, I am only right, you are completely wrong. And that's how the fitna start. That's how the takfiri ideology start in religion, and that's how the racism start. And all the other problem based on the color, based on the race, based on nationality is the khilaf. Because you are opposing someone without evidence, and the reason which, as I mentioned, sometimes the color, sometimes the race, sometimes your business interest, sometimes your family interest, sometimes your personal clash, sometimes your just hatred for someone make you difference. And then you can understand in the world nowadays, when the people are fighting, the biggest reason, whether it is some evidence behind it, no. And those who destroying communities, destroying people, destroying nation without any evidence, these are the worst people. And just they create false claim. They just fabricate things just to attack someone. They fabricate things just to destroy someone. Why? Because they have khilaf. They just want only to humiliate these people. They just want only to destroy their economy. They just want only to show to the people that we are more powerful and they are nothing. This is the thing when they said, when this is happened, society is always paying the price and the chaos increasing every single day. So may Allah guide us and give us tawfiq that any ikhtilaf which is evidence-based and which is only difference of opinion because of your intellect, because of your wisdom, because of your analyze, because of your understanding, give us tawfiq with this ikhtilaf to find the truth all the time. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from the khilaf which has no base, which has no evidence, just only hatred, jealousy, arrogancy. This is completely destruction. So the Prophet ﷺ mentioning in ikhtilaf, the khilaf of the people, where the people are just fighting with each other. And then in this time, the solution given, alaykum bi sunnati wa sunnati al-khulafai ar-rashidin. Then the only way for you to survive, follow my sunnah and the sunnah of the guided people, al-khulafa rashidin al-mahdiin, those who are guided, and hold it strongly, addu alayha bin nawajis. From that time till now, until day of judgment, this is the criteria given by the Prophet ﷺ. If anyone says something, where is the sunnah of the Prophet? Where is the seerah of the Prophet? And where is the evidence from Quran and Sunnah? If you bring it, ala ra'si wal ayn. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم علمنا بما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما إنك أنت العليم الحكيم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.